Hi friends, welcome to the world of Amit Pathak. Today we are going to talk about things that stop us from achieving our goals. It is said that if you want to live a good life, you must lose yourself into something that you enjoy. So here is my question for you. Have you lost yourself into doing something that you really enjoy? In that case, you are on the right track of achieving your goals. You see, our mind is a goal-seeking machine. If you don't give it a goal, it is going to find one whether you like it or not. And then it is going to go after that goal, and eventually you may not be happy with the outcome that you get from that goal. So I would always recommend everyone that consciously set some goals that you would be very pleased with when you start achieving it. It is also said that our mind is an action-oriented machine. What does that mean? You see, we are just like any other animal species, and like all other animals, we also like to do things. The only difference between us and other animals is that we are blessed with a very well developed brain or intellectual ability, and sometimes that same intellectual ability begins to become a problem. You see, if you are aware of the concept of the conscious mind and the unconscious mind, you would know that just about 4 to 5% of our total mind is the conscious component, and the rest 95% is unconscious. And you may also know that the conscious mind is responsible for analyzing, evaluating, and taking all kinds of information and taking decisions. But the unconscious mind is responsible for taking actions. So if you were to just use this simple formula, you would know that 95% of your time you should be taking actions, and just about 4 to 5% of your time you should be spending on thinking and planning. You see, we are designed to take actions. We are not designed to keep thinking. So if you were to do something that you are not designed to do by spending a whole lot of time analyzing, evaluating, and thinking, it is going to leave you very frustrated, unhappy, and far away from achieving your goals. Anyways, in my book, The Turning Point, I have listed out 5 things that stop you from achieving your goal. And today, I'm going to talk about these 5 things for your benefit, and hope you take a good amount of knowledge and learning out of this. And if you like it, please leave your comment at the end of this video, and please do share this video, like this video, and pass it on to people that you think would benefit out of this knowledge. So without spending much time, let's go to the 5 things that stop you from achieving your goals. The first point that I want to talk about is the concept of goal and intent. There is a difference between goal and intent. Goal is what you consciously set. Goal is what you think you would like to achieve. For example, making certain amount of money, or going to the gym and exercising, or pursuing some hobby or a sports activity, or maybe get that promotion at work. These are goals. But your unconscious mind, which is responsible for taking actions, cannot understand money, cannot understand gym, cannot understand promotions. What it likes to know is what will you get when you get that goal. When you want to make X amount of money, the unconscious mind would like to know what will you get when you make that money. When you want a promotion, your unconscious mind wants to know what will you get when you get that promotion. So that thing which you wish to get, when you get that goal, that inner purpose, that inner motivator which helps you to get energized and go after that goal, is the intention behind this goal. And one of the reasons why people fail to achieve their goal is because either there is a casualness about intent, or there is no clarity about intent. Remember, the unconscious mind doesn't really go after the goal. It doesn't get worried or concerned about your promotion. It goes after what you will get when you get that promotion. So clarity of intent, seriousness about this intent is a very important driver in going after your goal. Alright, so now we go into point number 2. Point number 2 is about setting realistic milestones when you want to get that goal. Now, we all want to become the best in whatever goal that we are seeking to get, isn't it? For example, we want to be the best sportsman, we want to be the best trainer, we want to be a marathon runner, we want to have the best when it comes to our goals. Sometimes our role models are celebrities who have gone down that route and who have now become very famous. So here is my suggestion. One of the causes for people to give up their goals is because they set up unrealistic milestones while going after those goals. Milestones are different from goals themselves. Milestones are things that you keep in the journey of achieving the goals, which will give you an idea about how much and how well are you progressing towards those goals. Not having milestones or having unrealistic milestones is one of the most common reasons why people give up on their goals and stop pursuing their goals. So, setting up realistic milestones is a very important aspect of achieving your goals. And one of my suggestions to help you achieve that is to find a role model. Not someone who is a celebrity or someone who is very famous, but someone who is far better than you in achieving that goal, who you can meet, who you can talk to, with whom you can actually discuss and connect and find out what milestones they have set for their goals and how they progressed. It helps you to learn, it helps you to avoid mistakes, and it helps you to stay motivated in achieving your goals. Point number 3. Up the stakes. Now this is a very important thing that majority of the people don't do. Up the stakes means let the stakes that you set to achieve that goal become higher. And one of the easiest way you could do that is by declaring that goal. When you declare the goal to someone, there are many advantages. Point number 1, it helps you to stay committed because you have declared that goal, and therefore it becomes a sort of responsibility for you to go after that goal. There are people who will challenge you, and therefore you will feel very energized, and there are people who will encourage you, and therefore you will feel energized. So just form a habit of declaring your goals to people you know, so that you get advice, you get encouragement, you get challenged, and you get nudged into achieving the goals. So my third reference point where people fail to achieve their goals is when they don't up the stakes and they keep the goals to themselves. So if they fail, there is no one else except themselves who know that they have failed in achieving that goal. They also don't get any advice from anyone, and they don't get any words of encouragement from anyone. The fourth point that most people commonly make a mistake about and that stops them from achieving their goals is when they set too big a goal. You see, it is always good to set a large goal, and in fact, if you read books on goals, people would normally recommend that don't be frugal, don't be stingy in setting your goals. Set big goals, set really large sized, large canvas goals, and that's a very, very good thing. If you wish to run a marathon, then set that as a big goal. If you want to join a company and want to get promotions, then set a goal that you want to one day head that company and become the CEO of that company. There is absolutely no harm in that. But when you set too large a goal and if you keep that as your focus, it becomes sometimes overwhelming. Sometimes it becomes confusing. Sometimes it just makes you feel lost as to where should you start. In such situations, I always recommend that there is no problem in setting very large goals, but always back them up with small tasks, small rituals that you can do on an everyday basis. For example, if your goal is to earn X amount of money, ask yourself, what is it that you could do every day? Just like a ritual that will help you to make that kind of money. If your goal is to get that promotion at work, what is that ritual that you could do every day that will help you to get that promotion? Maybe catch up on information, maybe catch up with people who matter in the organization, maybe make one phone call to someone important in the organization every day. That's the way. If you set up the rituals form habits, and eventually these habits help you to achieve these goals. Remember, do not underestimate the power of compounding returns from everyday rituals. And one of the reasons why people fail to achieve their goals is because they have no rituals that can take them into daily actions, which is the most important part of achieving any goal. And now the last and fifth point which I wish to talk about, and this in my opinion is a hidden gem that many people miss out, and that gem is look for the hidden gains, the hidden benefit in being where you are, in your status quo. That means what I'm trying to tell you here is there may be a reason why you are where you are today and not gone ahead in your life, in your goals. And that could be because there is something to be gained at an unconscious level by your mind, which will be lost when you go about achieving that goal. Let me give you an example. If your goal is to make X amount of money, just exorbitant amount of money, and in the process of doing that, you would lose your health, you would lose your peace of mind, then your unconscious mind will stop you from achieving that goal, because there is a hidden benefit of being where you are today. If your goal is to get that promotion, and in the process of getting that promotion, if you have to sacrifice your personal time, your family time, your unconscious mind will not allow you to pursue that goal and achieve it, because the price to pay is too large. So always remember, if you are stuck in not being able to achieve a goal for a long time, then chances are there is some hidden gain, some benefit that is stopping you from achieving that goal, and that is operating at an unconscious level. Hidden gains are really the main reasons why a lot of people keep trying for years and years and still cannot achieve their goals. So if that is the case that you are facing, then ask yourself, what will I lose which is available to me today when I go after and achieve this goal? And let me assure you, these parameters are very difficult to spot. So just give yourself some time to think it through, and you might begin to actually find that yes, there are some benefits in being where you are which you will lose when you go after and achieve that goal. So friends, I wanted to share with you these 5 things that normally stop people from achieving their goals. And I hope that you found this useful, thought-provoking, and I hope you will use this information in a way that helps you to achieve your goal. If you like this video, please feel free to share it. Please feel free to comment on it. We would love to hear your comments. If there are any other topics that you would want me to talk about, just let me know, and I will be very happy to provide you with all the information that helps you in living a good life and a better life. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.